The city is broke. We're housing immigrants right now from Texas. It would be very easy to be like, nope, not anymore.
I think what Abbott was doing has proven effective. It's flooded our system. I think the optics of this are bad for Biden and they're bad for the mayor. And I don't know that Eric Adams is capable enough to navigate it.
As nearly 20,000 migrants have been bused to the Big Apple on orders of Texas Governor Greg Abbott, our undercover journalist at Project Veritas sought to find out what really is going on inside the New York City mayoral office of Eric Adams. Meet Chris Baugh, one of Adams' advanced team staffers. Watch him say what he really thinks about his boss, the mayor of New York City, and how he is handling or mishandling the chaos of the migrant crisis.
The city is broke, which makes me very nervous as someone who is paid by the city. We're anticipating a $10 billion budget deficit by 2026 right now. There was free money from the government for the last 2 years because of COVID.
Yeah.
All of that's gone. And then our revenues just aren't in a place to support a $110 billion budget. That's the annual city budget right now.
Can you just raise the taxes?
The mayor doesn't want to. That is an option. Or we could reduce services.
What do you mean?
Just not give people enough stuff.
Like what?
I don't know, pick something. Department for the Aging, immigrants. We're housing immigrants right now from Texas. It would be very easy to be like, nope, not anymore. How much money are we spending on that?
Is it because we're a sanctuary city, or?
Yeah, our rule is everyone here is entitled to shelter. Sanctuary city is such a dumb term. The city has a right to shelter law. No one in the city is supposed to sleep on the street. People do, but they do it by choice. So the Republicans were like, here are 11,000 people we don't want to deal with. And our laws state we have to take care of them. That is the law of the city. The law is not designed to say, we want asylum seekers to come to New York City. That's not the design of the law. And then they're not telling us when these people are coming, not telling us when the buses are arriving, not telling us who's on the buses. It's a shit show.
Can't we just amend our right to shelter laws?
We could. We're choosing not to.
Oh, it's
we could repeal it, but I think that would cause a lot more blowback than what we're currently doing.
Has it been discussed?
No. There's no appetite for it. The mayor, that's the end of his political career to even suggest that. His political career is already on thin ice. If the mayor did that, everyone would resign. They'd be like, all right, I'm out. This guy. I had friends I have colleagues in government who were going to resign if the mayor put a cap on immigrants, on migrants coming. If he was after 20,000, we're not taking care of them, they were going to resign over it.
How many will we accept?
All of them. We don't like it, but we'll take as many as they keep sending.
Right, but the law is for New Yorkers. Are they New Yorkers as soon as they get here?
The law is for anyone in the city. You don't need an ID, you don't need anything.
But we're building housing for them elsewhere. We're building
city. Housing is a loose term. We're parking these people in plastic tents on Randall's Island. They're not getting good stuff. And we're kicking them out of hotels because it's tourist season and hotels want to raise their rates. It's a proposition any way you cut it.
There was talk about us just limiting the number of migrants we would accept. And I'm glad that we didn't do it that way. I think what Abbott was doing has proven effective. It's flooded our system. We have more people in social services than we've ever had, potentially ever in history. So it's effectively demonstrating the strength.
You guys won't get federal help then?
We're asking for it, but I don't think there's federal help to be offered. I don't think Biden is in a position where he's going to be all right, New York, here's $1 billion, thanks. I think the optics of this are bad for Biden and they're bad for the mayor. And I think Biden's saying all right, I'm just going to give away money to New York City because they can't take care of these migrants is going to just be bad politics for him. And frankly, I don't know how much Biden is going to appreciate having a mayor be hey, you owe blue cities money because of this migrant crisis. Eventually it's going to make Biden look bad, which we're a month out from the midterms, and he's not going to like that. So it's a very perilous situation for him. And I don't know that Eric Adams is capable enough to navigate it. And ultimately, it's like us struggling to comply with our own laws, like our right to shelter laws. I'm not tied to this guy the way that a lot of my colleagues are. Like, they're on this ride because they think he's going to be the president, and they're wrong.